Hello family, welcome back to Carolliving. I'm just glad that we are talking about how I said Carolliving and what was the rationale. In our previous video, you noticed that I shared my journey. Why did I start? And it was that I wanted to extend my passions. I wanted to extend the interest I have, and even just to be able to say what am I to be able to answer the question, what am I doing after retirement? After like retiring from formal work, not just retiring completely, but retiring from formal work. So we saw that today I'm going to a detailed version of like now the technicalities. I'm going to talk about the set. Why did I choose my home? Many times you start a business and the first thing you're thinking about is to start to rent a space, and that is an expense. Already you possibly rent your home and you're already expending money that side. So I thought, how can I minimize my costs by just starting at my home? I already pay for it, and I have invested in making it look beautiful. So I thought, how can I get it back for my money? I've already invested in it. Can I also make it my set? So I just thought of how I can enhance it. If you remember in part of our previous video, those first videos, I told you how I came up with a hack of creating a kitchen in this space. It was just a very empty, like a living room space, but I said I could get a kitchen and a dining in this very space, and then I could just extend my living room where the dining was previously planned. So just being able to know that I've already invested so much in my home, and it's funny, we always will continuously invest in our homes. So I just wanted also for this beautiful space to also serve as my set. So I was very intentional in planning for it. All this lighting was not this background lighting. It was not for nothing. I knew I had already understudied and got all these views, even from Simon, who's behind the camera, about lighting. When you're starting a YouTube like vlogging, you need to think about how the quality of your videos are going to be. What do you want to showcase, and what are the basic equipment you want? You need a set, but you need a set that is curated to be able to give you good production. We are not there yet, but noticeably we have been moving and improving day by day, and I'm just so grateful for all the lessons we have learned. I'm grateful for Simon giving us some tips on how to keep improving, but also other people. I understand so many YouTubers just also be able to understand how does a functional YouTube set look like. There's so much information and it's for free. All you have to do is just give some time and search. So our kitchen is a focal point a lot in our videos, as you notice. Of course, sometimes we use the living room, sometimes the dining set. We are yet to showcase the bedrooms when we're done with the work that we're doing there, for the decor in there. But yes, they are coming. One of the viewers, one of our fans was asking, when are you taking us to the bedroom, the hacks of improving the bedroom? I said, it's coming. But until then, let's just be working on it slowly. You know, some of these little projects are also money. You need money, so it's taking a little bit longer, but we shall get there. So what are the advantages of using a space you already pay for as a home for a set? You already have it, you'll constantly improve it, you're constantly doing things to improve the home. So it is the best case that you will save on what you would have paid as rent, but yet also you'll curate it in a way that it improves your living quality. At the same time, it's also improving your your set, and improving the production, maybe the quality of your videos. So number two, it's very accessible. You're always in your home, so it's very easy for you to say, what can I improve? It's because it's always in your view, it's always in your sight, you live there. So I just thought your home gives us, you will always improve because you're in that space all the time. And most importantly, you can be able to do other roles as parenting, as even just relaxation when you're in your home. It's a more relaxed space. I feel very, very, very grateful to work at home, because when I wake up, I'm able to get a meal when I need it. I'm able to juice up when I need it. I'm able to take water. I'm working, but at the same time, I'm very supported. Many times my family members are here also just supporting me and just cheering me on. It's a very positive vibe. I feel very motivated in my home as well. And then I have learned to just even be able to engage my children in the video. Sometimes that is only possible because I am home. Otherwise, if I wasn't, there would be like to be so limited, like that, those opportunities would be limited. But more than that, it allows you, everyone has where you live. Whether it's a small space, everyone has a place to live. So you can almost say everybody can start something as long as they want to. You can't say, oh, I need money for rent. No. everyone has a home to live. It's always an advantage. And it's a trend. During lockdown, COVID-19, we remembered that, okay, homes can actually be also transformative spaces to work in, as even workspaces. And many, like for instance, the Western world and other more developed worlds, this trend had already started a long time ago, especially those that are employed, self-employed. But for many who were corporately employed, it became a very clear distinction that you can actually also use home as a workspace to do literally almost most of the work that can be done like remotely. So lockdown showed us actually if you were working at home, you were better off. So it was an advantage that I was shooting here at home. And actually I started, I think, post-lockdown, but it made me know that I didn't need to go anywhere, because the environment that's out there, lockdowns and all the impediments of moving up and down would have affected me if I was out there. And you don't know what the world, like, you don't know how the world is going to be tomorrow. So it's safe to be able to do it at home. Of course, you do it with some limitations, some boundaries. Because it's a home, I'm not able to bring in every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come and visit, to come and be on set. Because it's a home, I'm protective of my home, my safety, the safety of my family. But it's okay. Like at some point when we're able to like expand further, I can have more people come in on the show, and then we can move further. But because it's a home, I'm a little bit boundary protective. But we shall go there. This is a great start, and me, I'm grateful. Yeah. So we will go ahead and talk about how to light up the stage, guys. Lighting is everything. Lighting the stage for good quality production is very, very important. Whereas we have the audio and sound equipment, or let me call it audio, sound, and even the video equipment, the lighting is a very key part. And I want to just showcase one of the simplest hacks that we did. Simon came up with the idea. I didn't know about it, but I was like, you know what, if Simon, who is part, like his experience in this thing, says it will work, it will work. So we came up with a lighting solution where we invested in a few lights, but even before that, we made like we DIY'd a few lights of our own. I think we got 3 Bensons under the instruction of Simon. We got 3 Bensons. We had installation of ceiling roses. You know those ceiling roses, the roses that we use on lights. We had those ceiling roses installed in the Bensons. Basically, you drill through holes, install the ceiling roses. Each Benson would have 3 lights. Yeah, each Benson would have 3 lights. I was just looking. 3 lights, and then we bought very high voltage lighting that can give the beam is big, it's really huge, and can really shine on the set such that you can see me so bright. But man, so many lights are just in front of me shining on me such that you can see, and it can just shade out all the dark corners or the dark shades that you would find. Maybe I have a shade here, but it's not, because the set's lit up. Yeah, so it's a hack. These lights, possibly it costs us maybe 50,000 to make. Okay, no, not about 100,000, because the lights are quite expensive. I bought them, I think each about 25,000 at the time. At the time, the Benson was about 20 itself. So that makes it about 25 times 3, 75 plus 20, that is 95. And then with about 120, we got up the light. But a normal light out there, like a studio light, I don't think that without 450 to 500,000 you can make a light. So that was one of the hacks that made us improve our lighting, and we didn't have the pressure. Of course, we bought 2 more lights that were in those prices. They work well. Of course, they have filters, and sometimes they can give us better glow. They can give us like a filtered yellowy light that gives us glow. However, these also serve us. Sometimes actually we only use these other the DIY lights, and we don't need others. So it was a very, very nice thing to use, to be able to know the hacks. I ensured when I was painting my house, I painted it white. Not because I am such a big love of white. Yes, I sometimes have moody colors, but also part of the reason I painted was to clean it up. It's a small space, and I don't need, it's already will be cluttered because many spaces are literally sharing the same space. The kitchen is over here, the dining set is over there, the dining room is over there, and the sitting room or living room is this side. So I made sure I painted white such that the moodiness will be brought about by the pieces of furniture in this space and the different accessories, such that I don't have to always compete. The wall shouldn't be a competitive, like it shouldn't be competing with the busy. But most importantly, also white walls reflect light. While we light up the stage, the white walls will serve to really reflect. And we made sure the ceiling has those big voltage lights. We only use them when we're shooting. We don't use them in all the time. So we have those big 38, I think, volt bulbs that are shining over, but they, because they have a white ceiling, it like kind of reflects back and gives us a better glow. This is how I look at the way I look. So it's amazing, simple hacks, but also we just came up with the ideas from getting so many ideas from YouTubers and how they have created their lighting and their sets. All this information is there, guys. Learn the art of finding out things when you don't know them. Everything you set your mind to do it, you can do it as long as you're willing to go the extra mile to study and do research and understand it. So for the lighting and the set, my home was a go-to for the reasons I have explained. The lighting we went to were basically creative solutions as well as just enhancing it with the buys. Otherwise, we could have needed maybe like 5 lights or 4 just to come out, and that's a lot of money. The other is that the lighting is indifferent. When you're lighting the set, you need a professional person to guide you. Not everybody can light up a set. You sometimes just go to bring in someone to guide you. If you have someone who you're working with, it's great. But also I would like to say that as I'm in partnership with Simon to do this work, it helps. Sometimes you find YouTubers are so bogged down by doing everything on their own, and because you're still in the learning journey and the learning phase, it can discourage you. So it's important if you can identify a few people who know the videography, the production, so that they can partner with you. And for us, it's important to understand partnership. The person cannot be money-minded all the time, because you may pay some little money, but it can't be money-mindedness, because we know it takes a while to grow a brand. So it's important to identify that they share your goals. If you share them, they share your goals and the growth strategies, such that you can be at par. Because sometimes very many video producers are also very, very expensive, and it can be an impediment. And also there are solutions. Many of you can also have the time to just learn how to do it, like how to do it on yourself. Many YouTubers are doing it. They do their YouTube videos, they also do their productions, and they learned all through. So it's a way for you to learn a few things, because sometimes you have to do like some B-rolls. They call them B-rolls. You'll understand what that is, but basically they're videos that enhance the main video, and you need to know how to do it yourself. Taking pictures. Those are very basic skills. They seem like .com, but they are needed. So the lighting is important, the stage is important. The set, for me, that was the reason for me choosing my home. Yes, I have boundaries. I don't bring in everyone. That's why you may find sometimes I do videos and I don't have to bring everyone to keep testing and everything, but I limit it mostly to my family members. But that was a go-to, and it has given me so much rest. I don't have to worry about, I pay the rent, but at least I know I pay for the home that I live in. At the same time, I also live in it. At the same time, I'm working in it. I feel like it's serving me 100%, like maybe 200%. That would have not been possible if I went to rent in another space. Our journey continues. Subscribe, comment below, share your journey. The question for you, the take home is, what have you learned from our videos that you think you can also implement in your own hustle, in your own start? We want to know that you are getting this and it's working. Eva, shout out to you. You wanted to know how we've been doing this YouTube videos. I'm yet to host you, but yes, this is for you to know that you can do it. And if you want to, like, whatever you want to vlog about or grow a business about, you can do it. So thank you so much for watching, family. Keep supporting us, and we are super grateful. We are really like we hold you dear to our hearts. We are here because you have supported us to be. So please keep supporting us. Let's go to 1,000 by the end of the year, 1,000 subscribers.